Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm not ready for this. This could go so many ways. This is my first proper time at a Furality event, and I'm not positive on how everything's going to play out just yet, but we are about to find out. Hopefully this world hasn't gotten overpopulated. See if we can just slide that right over there. Furality AQUA this year, and this is my new little Furality edit of my avatar. A lot more glowy, a lot more luminescent. Try and really fit that aesthetic. Kind of want to turn this around real quick, and this is very interesting. My frames are tanking a little bit because I'm probably trying to load everybody in. Oh my.
What? You're talking about the cool flowers?
That is gorgeous.
Oh.
See the glow? That's the glow. It's
What's it
turning
doing?
your whatever color you have. So you have a default. You have it on pink. It looks like. Oh no, you have it on white.
I have it set to magenta. I'm currently
Magenta?
on.
Okay, magenta. Okay, then it is correct.
That's
Wow.
That's vanilla texture. Cool.
Oh my.
This shit's gorgeous.
It looks like
This is
a
gorgeous.
paladin.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Say hello.
so gorgeous. Oh.
Or not.
Very pretty.
That is
Looks like a phone
astoundingly pretty. I kind of want to make it my phone background.
I took like several pictures of like this, so I could. I thought like I don't know that big.
I'm gonna have like a
gorgeous.
photo shoot probably Sunday, just everywhere.
Hello.
Look at this. They're really playing into the aqua theme. Are these like giant life preservers or something? So this is the hub world, or the hub space. Oh man, that reminds me of the Entrelink. I know that's not it, but it reminds me of that. Is anybody here? Does anybody here know what the Entrelink is? If so, you're amazing. But my gosh, yeah, I'm gonna have like a full. I'm gonna have to do like a full photo shoot here at some point because there is so much gorgeous shit. The only Furality worlds I've been to are the derivative works that aren't actually made by them and the year-round ones. I have briefly popped into a Furality event last year. I didn't get to go as much as I planned on, but I did have a lot of fun, and I was not expecting stuff to get like, well, you know, this gorgeous. And I'll admit, yeah, no, the shader changes. Well, I wasn't super on board with it at the beginning. It does look a lot better in this context. I'm gonna have to keep it in some lower world populations though, because lower level. Oh, it's the art gallery, which does not currently appear to be. Oh no, it's a room. Pika, Jaspering, Finn loading in. Respectful smile. That's some. There's some great art in here. Holy shit. Pools, or no, pools, no plushes. I can't tell. Oh, these are gorgeous. Well, if you need to know, yo, if you need to know where to find some really cool artists, oh my gosh.
Hey, Henry, you want drugs?
Kitty. You gotta love Furality, literally, even if just for the color scheme. So that is the art gallery. I'm curious if there's anything more here in the world. I'm kind of guessing not, but I could be entirely wrong. For anybody who isn't aware, the way Furality works, there is a lot of different individual worlds, and there's a lot of instances of each of them. But basically, there's several different worlds for. This is just the hobby. There is like at least 5 or 6 other worlds, and I haven't explored them quite yet. And the sad part of me is the person like the nostalgic person of me knows like, man, I wish there was like an archive of these worlds. I hope at some point they like at like the end of Furality or for an event they just have like a remix where you can go through like all the historical worlds, because I know I'm gonna miss these in the future. because holy shit, it's so gorgeous. Then again, if they're making new worlds every year, it could change. Maybe it's this impressive every year. I don't know. This is my first impressions. Anyway, I think that's kind of it as far as the hobby goes. I might pop back in. Well, what's this? Oh no, it's a giant TV. It's a giant player. Manta ray.
Duckfish, hoo-ha-ha.
I think the reason you fall so slowly is because this is supposed to be like underwater, which I'll give them points. It's definitely hit that aesthetic, although I think it took me a minute to get that. Apparently, even with the fish floating around, it wasn't obvious for me. So, first impressions, absolutely loving it. We're starting airplane ceremonies just to make sure everybody can get into a world. Wait, is it already that time? Oh shit! It's that time. Okay. I didn't mean to blab for so long. I gotta get going. Let me see if I can get online and figure an open world.
Oh, Nami said sorry, it's full.
Okay, I got an invite.
Hey, Henry.
That's because they waited forever.
Let's go. Let's hurry. Let me in. Let me in. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah?
I don't have anything. I can't
Sure, it's me. Or one of them.
Rejoin.
Oh wow.
The gamer arrived.
Some things I gotta talk about, but
Oh, come on.
not right now because opening ceremonies. But
Pure.
notes I gotta think about
Chat,
later.
Please.
Cause fuck.
Oh, there we
Oh
go.
boy.
Of course it's gonna lag for me trying to load everybody in. There was only like 20 a minute ago. What happened? I might have to start hiding avatars.
So many people here.
Everybody's joining in.
Just
It's gorgeous, but there's too many people. I'm gonna have to start hiding people. Hello? Oh. Oh my god, please tell me. Okay. I'm literally the only person here. It doesn't look like opening ceremonies had started yet. I'm literally the only person here. I can talk. Okay. Let me just explain shit real quick. Okay, so some of the worlds on the website say they have way more than their maximum of what's supposed to be 25, it looks like. There are some worlds with like 125, 150 people in them. I don't know how they're pulling that off. I don't want to know because my computer cannot pull that off. And I was absolutely struggling just to do the most basic shit, let alone record. So no, way too many people. I knew Furality was popular, but damn, I didn't know it was that popular. So I guess my brain didn't process. So supposed to start at 8 o'clock. It is currently 8:11. I think currently they're trying to get warning. Opening ceremony is just a little late to make sure everybody can get into a world. Yeah, no kidding. I have to hope and pray that this world doesn't get absolutely bombarded with people because I have maximum shield on, so I'm not going to see any avatars no matter what. I never want to do that, but I literally didn't have a choice, and even it couldn't keep up with the amount of people. There was something like 40 people in that world, and I had all the avatars on, and it was absolute chaos. I just can't, unfortunately. Thankfully, in terms of my own, not being a hypocrite, the avatar I'm currently using right now is of a poor quality, which I know is going to sound dramatic for anybody who doesn't use VRChat. Poor is not that bad. Most are, oh, there we go. Most are very poor, and so this is actually pretty much the lowest you can get in terms of still being acceptable. Does this thing have sound? Oh, I have world sound off. That's probably why. I'm not hearing anything. Maybe they haven't started yet? Anyway, I do want to be filming opening ceremonies whenever they start doing that. But sweet mother of mighty, I can't handle that many people. My computer physically cannot handle that many people. And I'm already trying to record, which puts more strain on my computer. But, oh my lord, I just can't. I'd love to, because I love seeing all the avatars. I love being in, like, immersed. Like, I like being in worlds with large player counts, even if my frames dip, because it means I get to have that, immersive experience where I'm in a room with, at least, 20 other people and we're chilling out. It makes me feel a little bit more immersed. But I've reached the limits of what I'm literally capable of without VRChat, desperately trying not to crash literally every 3 seconds. So something I did want to point out is I'm gonna go ahead and stand back up. Mike, I'm still tanking a little bit, but not nearly as much as I was. You just kind of look around. Something I didn't realize is, so when you're on the website picking location, there's kind of like this overall big map. And it's kind of like the Club Penguin map, if you've ever seen that, where, yeah, like this over here, this over here, this over here. And something I didn't realize is, based on the world I'm in right now, I think they're taking that into the whole literal design philosophy. So maybe that's something, maybe that's not just this Furality, but it feels like a segmented open world kind of. Because it's like, I still have some of these big monuments that are like central pieces. So it's like, obviously not literally, but you can imagine the hub is somewhere over there, and that means probably this is over there. They're literally built like a pseudo open world, and I really like that. It's 8:15. They still haven't started. I guess I'm not the only person who is absolutely suffering to get into a world. I'm surprised I'm still the only person in this world. I'm expecting more people to join. I'm just hoping we don't have an absolute clusterfuck like we did before. I didn't want to join a world where it was only me, but I feel like I didn't have an option, and the way I see it, it's literally only for opening ceremonies. There's plenty of other things to do, dancing, the dealer's den, panels, shit like that. How much I'm going to attend, I don't know. Obviously, I have a life, and I don't have, like, when I'm at home and I'm not something I planned ahead, I can't just, like, say, okay, I'm going to do nothing but VR for the weekend. I have adult stuff. I have a boyfriend to take care of. I have a lot of things on my plate. But I do want to get in here a little bit every night and probably film a little bit too. Maybe I'll actually, make some proper videos, a couple, for this con. Oh man, looks like people are having fun in Club Finn. I think the way I looked at it, opening ceremonies, it said you're supposed to be in these worlds. So I'm hoping that's how it's supposed to be. I'm sure there's a lot of people dancing, having a wonderful time. Unfortunately, I'm not ready to jump between worlds, and I do want to be able to sit down and experience opening ceremonies, because that's kind of, like an integral part of the con. So I'm absolutely excited. I'm going to go ahead and probably cut the recording until roughly we start, because I was supposed to cut it before, but all of the chaos happened. So I will see you guys soon enough once, we kind of figure out, well, what the hell's happening. I love you guys. Oh, check this out. 11,000 for charity already. I'm not sure if that's total or last year or whatever. But for the record, that's like half of what BLFC did. And more than half when BLFC did this year, and that had a couple thousand attendees. So that's impressive. Now, if that's to date, that might make a bit more sense, because I don't know how big Furality is. I'm pretty sure it gets a couple thousand attendees. BLFC had like 7,000 or 8,000. Granted, this is virtual. Everybody can access it from home. DJ Ear live in Fins. Oh man, I want to go dance. I'll have to do that later tonight. If not over the weekend. All right, I'm done rambling. I swear. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce, and I'll let you guys know once opening ceremonies have started. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are finally getting close to starting opening ceremonies. So I am excited, if not a little, chaosed, because sweet mother almighty, this was chaos. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the word volume just a little bit, because it does feel a little loud on me currently. But my gosh, if this ain't beautiful. Also, 3, 2, 1. So I started about a 5-minute countdown timer. I don't know how long opening ceremonies are going to be, obviously, because I've never done Furality before. Part of me wasn't sure how comparable a virtual con could be to a real con, and I know in the back of my mind right off the bat that there's no way in hell it's going to come even close to topping the experience in the traditional sense. But there's a lot of unique things about virtual cons that can make them stand out and, make them definitely their own experience. One, well, I mean, there's a lot of things, like you don't have to deal with stressful travel, but big thing is online you can do whatever the fuck you want. So we can all be our own characters. We can be in these beautiful handcrafted worlds that we just can't get traditionally in a like in a hotel or a convention center. We can get some beautiful places, don't get me wrong. Again, I've been a simp for this for a long time. Megaplex's venue As much as I'm probably never going to go to that con again, at least not for a very long time, that venue was fucking beautiful. Specifically over by the villas. And I will never stop gushing over that pond, the bridges, the landscapes. It was fucking beautiful. Even the convention center. The whole place felt like a little paradise of like modern architecture, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. But just how beautiful this is. And obviously I can't totally soak it in while I'm recording. But if I actually just like, stare off and look around, it's really beautiful. And I'm definitely going to spend some time where I'm not on the camera, because when I'm on the camera talking, I'm doing my thing here, but I can't fully just appreciate how fucking gorgeous and immersive these worlds are. And so, it's kind of the same thing with the real con. If you spend the whole con looking through the lens of a camera, you're not going to actually experience most of it. You're just going to be feeling the virtual. It's like just looking through a screen, experiencing a thing. You're not there really experiencing it, because you're only going to ever remember looking at it through the lens of your phone. That's a problem I've had in the past. So we are sitting at about 30 seconds right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and park my seat up here on the upper floor, because I'm literally the only person here, and nobody can tell me I can't. If I was any edgier, I'd go sit right in front of... Actually, fuck it. Let's go sit right in front of the screen. Because who's going to tell me I can't? Let's see what you got, Furality. CG artist in me absolutely loves this. Furality AQUA. Oh, this is fucking cool. It's like I'm in a movie theater, but I'm the only person here. So I can do what I want. Oh, fish. Yeah, no, that's beautiful.
Furries and friends, please welcome Chairman of Furality Online Experience,
The chairman?
Dalton.
Dalton. Nice. Love his look too.
Just over a year ago, we gathered in the forest of Furality Luma as we persevered through a difficult time in our community. Though much has changed since then, our community is stronger and more vibrant than ever. We bask in the
Literally
aurora
vibrant.
of the beacon, which brings life to the oceans of Luma. From our amazing lineup of panels, presentations, and performances, to the excitement of Club Finn, there is something to do for everyone. Meetups at Furality AQUA continue to be
The
the
voice isn't
best
syncing
way
up.
to meet new friends and build meaningful connections with fellow attendees.
Way.
Together, our Luma glows even brighter as Furality AQUA has brought together the most attendees to a single event within the furry fandom.
How many? Wait. A single event in the furry
Furality AQUA is
fandom.
brought to you by Furality Inc., a 501c3
More than MFF.
nonprofit public charity. At this time,
More
I would
than
like to
MFF?
personally thank
Because
the supporters
is this
of our
like
Patreon campaign.
at cons in general, online
With their
included,
help,
if this became the
Furality
biggest
has been
con
able to
ever,
combine
that
the
would be
best
fucking
parts
insane.
of virtual
And no wonder
reality
it's such a
and the
cludunderfuck
furry fandom,
trying to, get into a
while
world
pushing
that's
the
not
boundaries of
going to
what
kill
is
your
possible
computer.
with virtual event. To show our gratitude towards our most generous Orange Tier supporters, we're hosting exclusive meetups to mix and mingle with the Furality team.
Clicking on Events, Meetups, or Club Fin will show you what is currently happening and what's coming up, as well as give you the same functionality that the Schedule tab provided.
There is
like
so
auto-tuning,
many
quick
goddamn
joining, and an
DJs.
instance list. The lobby
It's literally like
has the same instance
24/7
list as everything
for the
else.
entire weekend. It
The
blew my
dealer's den
mind
has a
how
lot
many
of
people they
functionality.
got.
Let's go over it before we head back to Dalton. Here you can see the dealer's den.
That's a
map.
very
You can
interesting
click on
look.
any booth to view it.
Wait, those are all the booths?
You can
Oh,
also
wait.
search by name if you needed to.
No. Oh my god!
Or search by tags. with
There's
this
so
drop-down.
many! I'm like, oh, what? They got like 5,
Click on
6
any of the
No,
gray squares
each of those
will
cubes
ping where that booth
is
in
a
the
different
world.
dealer. Holy shit! There's so many of them.
And if there's any booths you need to check out later,
That's
hit the
comparable to
bookmarks
the
button, and then go to the
112.
bookmarks tab.
That's comparable to the
They'll show
actual
up here so you can remember them for
VLC
later.
dealer's den.
And if you just
Oh
don't
my
feel like
God.
going into VR again, you can click on VR again. You can click on View Booth to view the entire booth as well as socials.
Oh, it's gonna
Clicking
be
on Join World
a
will lead you
nightmare
the
to
quick join
navigate.
button and the
but it's gonna be
instance
so
list.
cool.
Make sure to use the Fox portal to get the most out of your Furality AQUA, and I hope you enjoy the convention.
As far as I'm aware, it's the only way to get around, so I'll be using it. Yeah, furries tend to always cons always tend to stick to one charity.
Hey everybody,
Oh,
welcome
that's
to the Furality AQUA convention. I am Michaela Rains with the Save a Fox Rescue for the first time here in VR and also my first time ever using VR. So this is a really cool and bizarre experience and just really amazing. This is a really awesome setup.
Yeah,
So it's
first
really
timer.
cool to be here. And I am just here to tell you guys a little bit about our organization because I know some of you have been continuing to support us. So it's really important for me to be here and tell you a little bit about us. So Save a Fox organization is a nonprofit 501c3. We specialize in taking in captive wildlife. So what captive wildlife is basically animals that were born in captivity, like foxes. And we also rescue mink, but our biggest thing is foxes. And so these foxes could never be released into the wild. We want them to enjoy their lives. So if you watch Save a Fox or just look up Save a Fox and watch our videos, you will see that we provide our foxes with really, really big yards to run around and play in. So they have ponds and they have playgrounds and we give them a lot to do. And sometimes we even work with agility with them just because they really like to learn and play.
We all want to have a wonderful time at Furality AQUA, but not every attendee will be as forgiving as those ones. Sometimes you'll meet someone like that.
Yes.
If you've
Default
been bothered
toothbrush
by
avatar.
another attendee, you have a few options to help you out. Open your display to highlight another avatar. Here, you can mute, block, or hide them from view completely. You also have safety settings to adjust. Adjusting these settings will reduce the number of effects an avatar will display for you, giving you more room to swim freely.
I might actually have to mess with those.
Here are the safety settings we recommend, depending on your needs.
Okay, so that was opening ceremonies. Not bad. I definitely feel like you can tell these people aren't used to being, in a live audience or being on stage a whole lot, but it's totally fine, especially when you're in a virtual environment. Things are a little bit different. And honestly, Furality feels like somehow like an indie convention if such a thing existed because of how it's formatted. We're here to have a good time. Okay, I'm not gonna try and be critical. That's wrong. That's not okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of headset real quick because I want to let my head take a break because this is getting a little uncomfortable to wear, and I want to get a drink. I want to get whatever. But I'm gonna take a peek at the schedule and see all what's going on. I am absolutely excited. I don't know how much I'm gonna do today, obviously. I'm not gonna be spending a whole lot of time at this convention, unfortunately. But I do want to get around, put a good few hours in, and see what I can find. There's a few panels I actually wanted to look at too. And I noticed they go pretty late. So anyway, guys, if you're watching this as a video, thank you so much. And I'm so excited to see the underwater life of Luminous or Luma, whatever they call the planet here. I'll have to look into the lore later. I knew the derivative work about Luminous, but I don't know about this place in particular, so excited as hell, really happy. The music's getting epic. I will see you all soon enough. Have a wonderful day.